on Switch, they know the hardware, they can work miracles with it, and to have them agree to work with us on Warframe was really, really flattering and a big honor. So I can't wait and hope that some of you will pick it up. It's very cheap.
It's free. It's free.
Good deal. Good value.
Some cool stuff to go through. This one, this is just a confirmation of a topic we talked about on a dev stream a while ago. A lot of you have been asking about the Prime Vault and how we're bringing it back, because this can be controversial. There's a lot of thoughts about it, and I'd like to confirm that we're going to change it up a bit this year, but we are going to have the Prime Vault launching this summer with Nyx and Prime. So, and there will be a dual pack with the two of them, with everything. There's going to be an individual pack, and then we're going to do 2 individual accessories packs as well. Yeah. And they're going to be $20 for each accessories pack. There's going to be some stuff in there, which the drone blew that off my page, so I can't read that.
The drone took it.
It's okay.
Drone ate your homework.
It's true. I can blame that drone for everything, and if you missed that, we have a camera drone that threw my stuff across the stage. So, if you like the best Warframe in the game mix, or if you like Rhino, this is...
Yow.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Right, so, if you are here at TennoCon, perhaps you had a Syndicate in your bag, and you're probably wondering which team won the Syndicate
I'm wondering.
competition here. And if you received the Parent Sequence team, you are the winners.
Good job, Parent Sequence team.
So congratulations to anyone on... I didn't get a team, so...
There's 2 people that are really excited.
Yeah. Now, maybe some of you guys didn't make it to the art panel, and we like to incorporate some highlights from that to our show.
Sure.
So, Jeff being the art director, why don't we take a look at our first concept for a new deluxe skin?
Because I totally know what we're showing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you've already seen this, act surprised. It's all acting. It's cool. Yeah.
So Stepan, who did some fan art and tweeted out, kind of did some amazing fan art for us, and then Rebecca reached out to him directly, and somehow he got the idea to do a Nyx Deluxe. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. Yeah. But yeah, he came through. It's pretty amazing. Amazing.
And it basically does confirm we will be doing multiple deluxes for Warframes, which is something you guys have asked for quite some time.
We're kind of hitting that point where we have to kind of go through the cycle again, so we're starting to do plans for that.
Yeah. Well, we teased concept art for a Vauban deluxe skin. Why not get a closer look at the model?
Ooh. Oh, man. Beautiful. Nice.
Wow.
Good job, Eric.
And if you've already seen it, act surprised. And their concept art is for it's right there. I see him.
Boo.
Eric, better.
Hey, Eric. And Greg.
And perhaps you saw someone in Alan V cosplay walking around today, and they have done the Limbo.
Oh, go back there.
Oh, yeah. No, we're good, Dean.
Fish no caramba. Hey.
And next up, Titanium.
Yeah.
We're just going through
It's
it.
just a,
This is just a slideshow.
That's just show images.
Yeah, your TennoCon experience is a slideshow this year. So next up we have Neja.
Oh my God.
Work in progress.
That's awesome.
Yep, and then I guess we're closing it out, right?
Yeah, last but not least, Nidus. But wait, there's more.
Yep, amazing work by the art team, and yeah, we decided the artist who built the mesh for Nidus got inspired to build a Kubro as well, so.
Was that Pablo? And And you know, cosmetics are great. We love ourselves some fashion frame, but we also love to confirm perhaps that we are working on 2 Warframes simultaneously right now. The first of which, your first look is brought to you. Kevin Glint, who's an amazing community artist, we commissioned him to put this together for you. Oh wait, first is the Revenant, I'm sorry. Don't worry, Dean. We are still working on this.
It's fine.
It has more lasers now. You'll see it on the next step stream. Just confirmation. Don't worry. But Kevin Glint brought to us a portrait based on our next.
So dramatic. Oh, so dramatic.
So this is codename Garuda.
That's the current name. Yep, that was a Keith Thompson concept again, and he came up with the name as well. So
Wow. Are those claws? Oh no, there's the hands, and then there's claws. The other.
She's essentially, her theme is gore. So she is a
the gore
gore-based
Gore.
Warframe. Blood, meat shields. But I think the conversation we had is Valkyr is rage, and
Yep.
she is just indifference.
she's gonna be a bit more elegant.
Elegant.
Violence, yeah,
Interesting. Fancy.
Very fancy.
very fancy.
Well, up until this point, we've shown you guys some cool stuff. We hope you've had a great time so far. But we have 3 computers there that I expect we should be using sometime soon.
No, it's too
Already.
soon.
Already.
I'm scared.
And I certainly need to invite Megan and Danielle to the stage to help me. And before I walk over, obviously this is a very big moment. We hope nothing goes wrong, but there have been devs working nonstop. Many of them here today. I'm just going to stop talking now because, oh, here it is.
Deep breath.
This is, yeah, I mean, there's been some data mining, so. So we're not going to show you the things that maybe you already know, but we are going to show you the next big expansion of Warframe. It's called Fortuna. We're gonna do it in a squad of 3 this time for reasons that will become apparent later on. The amount of work that has been done on this over the last few weeks shows a team that when people say, DE, take my energy, they did. And they needed it. And so I really am so grateful. We're just kind of the live stream crew and kind of like the spokespeople for the company. But I know that there are people in this room that work their ass off late nights to try to bring their passion for the game, your game, to life and to delight you and surprise you. And I don't know if this is awkward, but if you are on the dev team, you mind just raising your hand and could we just have a little round of applause for these guys? Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. There's one thing that makes, besides maybe shame and humiliation, that works too. But there's one thing that has consistently motivated our team to work harder, to try more ambitious things or weirder things, and that is actually TennoCon. They come here and they see you guys and they interact with you and they experience your love of what they're making. And when they go back, there's a whole new light. And I think hopefully we can share some of that with you today. So I'm going to stop talking because the demo is, what, 90 seconds long? 98 seconds long? Okay, so I'm going to try to shut up. Scott said I won't be able to shut up because I'm going to get too hyped, but I'm going to try my best. I love you guys, and I love our team, and let's check out Fortuna. Well, I don't know if you guys expected a chain gang song. So here we are, we're in Fortuna. And this is, these people are called the Solaris. They are a body augmented race of people that live in debt enslavement to the Corpus Overlords, specifically Nathaniel, who has returned to Venus to reactivate the ancient Orican terraforming machines above the surface. So we're going to show you a preview of some of the things that are extensions and casting a new light on new systems. So there's kit guns for secondaries here. Just show you a quick preview. Good stuff. And I don't think we'll kind of gloss over the things that you feel are like, extending the systems you're already familiar with, but there's a really cool new modular system that Sheldon's going to tell us about.
Yeah, so maybe you guys might have heard me talking about boa pets. Have you guys? You've seen Moa pets before? You've heard of them? Well, now you can make them yourselves. Did we talk to Boone? We can select his head and body, and a base, and each of these things are going to determine the stats and how your Moa looks and what you can mod it with. And so you can configure it any way you want. You can put a hat and you can put a bow tie. Let's take a look. There he is.
We've crossed the line, Sheldon, where like Clem and this is like player memes are infecting the game.
I do what I can.
Yeah. But there are new systems, and I think if Rebecca goes over and talks to the business, we can kind of begin something else. The business represents some of the technological spearfish. You can see in the tanks up there, actually. Nope, that's not where the tanks are. Yeah, exactly. These are the remnants of the Orican terraforming machines that work below the surface to bring this flow of coolant to the surface to cool the planet. But secretly, the business has another agenda.
How do you do, World? My mission is to conserve this region's unique species. Before the corpus drives into extinction. I'm known as the business. Udico calls me Biz. To capture your chosen specimen, you'll need an echo lure and the appropriate tranquilizer. So let's address that. Walk around Fortuna long enough, and you'll hear the name Solaris United. They fight for the workers. They keep Neff honest. And if that sounds like it might be your business, find Udico. Stay warm, friend.
So we're going to go into the Echo Lure a little bit later once we take our elevator ride up to the surface. But let's meet the leader.
Tenno, over here. So, Biz vouched for you. Name's Udico, Nathaniel's loyal floor boss. And when he's not looking, the voice of Solaris United. Let us have a quiet conversation. I got something needs doing. If Biz says you're good for it, I'll take him at his word. You gonna make him a liar? Outstanding. Now get out there and void some sudden warranties.
So, the surface of Venus is, around 900 degrees Fahrenheit, as we know it. But of course, Warframe takes place in a far different, far future world. So let's ride up and see what the state of it is.
The old Valis was a firestorm when we arrived. The Solaris bled, toiled, sweated, and died for an age to make this place a reality. It ain't paradise. I gotta say, feels good finally having someone to show it to. Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya.
So those are the orbs that protect each of the Corpus base interests. They're like the lair mother to these locations. I think Danielle's going to go track one of those while Rebecca and Megan go work on this bounty. This is called the Boreas Weeping Post. This suctions and siphons off the coolant flow from 1,000 years ago and brings it to the surface, creating a winter storm within the furnace of Venus. So we're in the eye of the storm right now.
See that taxman base dead ahead? Solaris United just captured it. Only problem? Poor Neff is under the mistaken impression it still belongs to him. Use that muscle of yours to convince him otherwise.
Solaris United shall be eradicated for this outrage! Here, no matter. We have secured a mighty profit. The Solaris United personnel roster. We will hunt them down like rats.
To my man in the field, and we'll get you resupplied.
The base is theirs, which means you can now take bounties here without returning.
Never like this one, not as my own games. So, what do you need? Base lock. Down, comms up. Now, no time for a break. Utico's got more work for you.
This landscape is massive.
We'll keep watch here. You, stay warm.
Plains of Eidolon would fit almost in that basin we just walked by.
This crew fell back to his church. Get in there and get our personnel roster back. We've got good people in deep cover who are dead if we don't.
So maybe we need a way to get around that's a little bit appropriate. this? It's poop!
Elwilder, do you see that? The big scat. Oh, the sweet smell. They feed on the gene-altered foliage of Alice. See if you can track it.
So this landscape is filled with returned creatures that are on the brink of extinction. We decided we'd punish Rebecca's bird-killing ways from last TennoCon with a whole new gameplay system to track animals, trank them, and send them back for conservation. So there's some interesting game mechanics for this, and let's see how good Rebecca is with the Echo Lure.
Signs of grazing here. Possibly an endangered white-breasted vermink, judging by the bite width. And well, if we don't relocate this animal, the corpus will snatch it up for their feed and research division. Now, ready your trick, and see if you can mimic its call with your echo lure. Did you hear that? Sounds like a young male. Hurry, mimic its reply before it becomes suspicious and moves off. That's it. You've got his interest. Now, we wait for the animal to approach. Stay downwind and hidden until you have a clear shot with your tranquilizer. If you spook the animal, we'll lose this opportunity. Excellent! Quickly, tag it with a beacon, or else you'll need a relocation drone. I'm an adolescent for Mick. Rescue this animal just in time. Expect your compensation.
And up into space. But we still have that bounty to take care of. So I think it's time for some more radical K-Drive. Maybe Rebecca can get a bit creative, yeah. Oh, there's a good jump coming up. I hope there's not a bigger spider anywhere, because those are creepy. Neff guy dropped himself.
You're in my church, Tenno. And here, sinners pay for their sins.
Bequeathed us creatures grand.
Oh no.
Nations, monsters.
Oh no.
Behold and tremble.
Grab that data mass. It's the personnel files. Tenno, listen up. Not worth it. Get out of there.
Show you how to beat that yet. You guys gotta figure that out for yourselves. So I think, you know, we could show you the underground caves, we could show you the crazy mechanical fish, we could show you the lair orbs. But we want you to discover and explore this vast, alien, hostile world yourself. And we really hope you enjoy what the team has brought for you.